What's going on, guys? It's me, Andrew, alongside the one and only Brett Medlock.
Wow, I feel important.
Yeah, you're not. So today we have an interesting topic, and Brett, why don't you tell the fine audience what it is?
Because you forgot.
Because I forgot.
So we wanted to go over some games that we think should be ported or remade on current gen. And yes, we know people get mad at ports, but
I'm all for it.
I'm all for, I always considered, something like the Switch, for an example. The Switch is Nintendo's first console that can actually play every game that's ever released on a Nintendo platform. Because you got the motion stuff for the Wii.
Yeah.
You got the screen for the Game Boy or on the TV, it doesn't matter. And everything else has just been traditional controllers. And the Switch is the most powerful console they've ever put out. So technically...
I thought you were about to say it's the most powerful of them all. I'm about to say, I don't think so.
Most powerful...
I thought you were going to say it's more powerful than PlayStation and Xbox.
Oh, no. So it's the most powerful Nintendo platform, so we know that every game can run on it. So why not put all their old games on it and just celebrate Nintendo instead of getting all mad whenever they port a game over or remake a game?
Or give us Virtual Console.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
But these aren't just, we're not talking about just Switch games. This is for any console.
This is for every console. This generation, Switch, Xbox One, PS4.
Just so happens probably a majority of these are probably for Switch.
Yeah.
But there are a few other ones.
On PS4, yeah, for sure. A little bit on Xbox.
Yeah. So the first one is one of my personal favorites, Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
And it is, I did not realize that one is not a favorite in the Mario community.
In the Nintendo community, Super Mario Sunshine always ranks the lowest on everybody's
list.
list.
Blows my mind because I loved Sunshine so much.
I didn't think it would be so low. People put almost every game above.
Yeah.
And I'm just Sunshine was awesome when it came out. I remember literally playing it. I was still a kid. We're pretty young. Playing it as a kid and just getting lost in it.
Yeah, this is probably an unpopular opinion. I like Flood more than I like Cappy.
I feel
Cappy sucks.
Flood at the time, we thought he controlled good.
Sorry, cut that out. I don't want to get shit. I don't want to get flamed.
Cappy doesn't suck. But Flood at the time, playing it now, he's really hard to control.
Well,
but I think if they remade it and tinkered with the mechanics a little bit, Flood could feel great.
I just loved everything you can do with Flood.
And
you had the normal, you had the jetpack, you had the super jump.
Yeah, could
so
you
much
imagine?
You
I just interrupt you. We do interrupt each other.
We do. Damn.
Sorry.
That's fine.
There's a comment that said we interrupt each other. Now we're learning. Yeah. So with Mario Sunshine, I would love to see a game that could look super pretty on the Switch. Because obviously Switch isn't super powerful, but Nintendo's always good at making games look beautiful. Even Odyssey and Zelda look super good. Even ARMS, they all look super good on a portable device.
Yeah, and I think Sunshine fits that category perfectly.
It
Because
does.
Sunshine on the GameCube was beautiful. For GameCube graphics, that was a beautiful game. It takes place on the beach, these sunny parks and everything. It was fun.
If you play an emulated version, not that I condone it, but if you do, and you up-res it, with the PC to 1080p, 60 frames per second, it still looks like a game that would come out today. It looks that good. But anyway,
yeah,
that's a lot of Sunshine
talk.
talk.
That was a lot of Sunshine. We have a few. Which one do you want to go for next?
You can just keep going down the line. The list is over there, so you might see us peek over there.
Well...
Andrew's brought this up a lot.
I've been beating this horse dead, alright?
Yeah.
Diamond and Pearl.
He really wants Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remade.
Give me Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I want to just leave it at that. We've talked about this so much. We even have a video basically dedicated to it.
Literally dedicated to that. I'll put it in the link.
I want Diamond and Pearl for those reasons. But we'll go. I just want to throw that out there again.
Next, franchise that I would love because it's all so scattered and there's weird there's different versions on different platforms. There's not one place where you can find this franchise and it'd be all the perfect versions. That's Persona, which you don't really know.
Never played it.
You never played Persona, but
never played it.
I would say the first two games it was a really niche franchise. But then when 3 came around, they brought in these things called social links, which they're personal relationships that you have with characters in the game, and the further you get in the relationship with them, you get stronger buffs on the battlefield, which some probably didn't even know because you always make fun of Persona.
Okay, the only only Persona gameplay I've ever seen is Persona 4 Dancing All Night, and I saw that, I'm like, no,
dude,
I won't have anything
great
to do.
Music.
I won't have
a fun rhythm game. Go check out my review on this channel.
I won't have anything to do with this.
But anyway, Persona, like, if they wanted, they could skip 1 and 2 because they weren't very popular. But with 3, the franchise blew up. With 4, even more. With Persona 4 Golden, that's like the flagship title on Vita. It's not even on PS4, only on Vita. And with Persona 5, I mean, it just came out. It's on PS4. So if they could give us 3 and 4 on PS4 and Persona 4 Golden at that, I'd be super happy. CJ, your walking probably definitely shook the camera.
Dude, it was shaking me. You just hear CJ in the background.
Sounds like a freaking Donkey Kong running by.
Dishes crashing, fridge opening and closing.
Anyway, next on the list would be Mass Effect. You still haven't played Mass Effect. I hate you.
I don't play video games, apparently.
Every time we bring up a game, it's like when you haven't played, and everyone's like, does he play video games?
No, I don't play video games, apparently. I just listen to a lot about the news. This year, though, I'm changing that. I'm actually going to play more games this year.
That was your New Year's resolution.
Yeah, not just League of Legends.
But yeah, Mass Effect, everyone knows, in my opinion, if you don't count like Mario Brothers 1 through 3, it's Mass Effect 1 through 3 is the greatest video game trilogy on the planet.
Really? You're going that bold?
I'm going that bold. Well, when you think about it, there's not really that many trilogies.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, I was going to be like, I got nothing.
This was on a different podcast. They're like, wait a minute, there's not really that many trilogies.
I'm sure there is.
Like, if there would have been a Mario Galaxy 3, then it would have been like a trilogy.
True. If
there would have been like there's the Fable trilogy.
That'd be Fable. I don't know.
Which is on the list. We're going to get to that.
Yeah. You know, speaking of Fable, are you done talking about Mass Effect?
Yeah, it's really awesome, and like EA said they want to focus on the future, and then they gave us Andromeda, and not a lot of people really liked that. I did personally, but not a lot of people did. But I think to make them people happy, they should just give us a trilogy on PS4 and Xbox One. Mm-hmm. Maybe Switch. They could run on Switch.
Maybe.
Definitely, they're on PS3.
Would I play it? Probably not.
You wouldn't. You need to play these games.
I don't know. Those have a lot of. It takes a lot of commitment to those.
They're like 30 hours each.
That's 90 hours.
That's not that much.
And you know me.
You know how much Pokemon you play?
You know me. When I play an open world game like that, I explore everything.
It's not really open world though. It's like open segments.
Okay, well I take that open segment, I take that 10-minute segment, turn it into an hour, okay?
Okay.
Because that's just the way I am. Which is why I don't play many video games. Okay. Spyro.
Spyro the Dragon.
Spyro the Dragon.
You know, Crash has had a lot of success.
Yeah, with how...
Gavin, go get in bed. Go get in bed.
It's so adorable. I'll run that one back.
Alright.
My next one would be Spyro. You know, it's been so long since I've actually played the game, but after seeing some gameplay of, like, people, you can find, like, footage of it kind of up-resed, make it look really good, and it just brought back so much nostalgia. It made me want to go back and play. I just remember doing the little charge thing, breaking through boulders and collecting, what did you collect in that game? Rubies or something like that? Oh, man, it sounds so fun. I don't have much to say on it, I just would love to get it again. That's one game I would play.
I have great memories with Spyro, but I feel like the most I ever played of that game was a demo disc that I got in the mail that had Spyro, like the first 2 levels on it.
That and the demo that they used to have at the McDonald's.
Yeah,
on the game, they had a little game center, and Spyro was one of the demos you could play, and I always played that.
I literally don't think they got rid of that until like a couple years ago.
Probably not.
It was a freaking PS1 still in there like a few years ago.
Really?
Yeah. Hilarious. But, and it had like, and I think they had a PS2 with like Super Monkey Ball. Anyway.
Dude, Super Monkey Ball is dope.
It was dope.
You know what else was dope? Marble Ball. Did you ever play Marble Ball?
No.
Okay.
I think I wrote down the wrong Donkey Kong.
No, I said that one.
I thought you said country.
No, I said 64.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Rare Replay came out a couple years ago, and they had a bunch of 64 games, but they couldn't put Donkey Kong on there, obviously, because Nintendo owns that IP. But that made me like really want to play like Donkey Kong 64.
Dude, Donkey Kong 64 is another one of those games that I had when I was younger. I never beat, but I had so much fun playing.
So another one that I would love, and it's kind of for the same reasons as Persona, is because there's been a bunch of like remakes and stuff like that.
And these ones did have a remake, to be fair.
It's like pretty much a remake from the ground up.
Yeah.
On 3DS though.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, those games, they probably sold a ton on 3DS, but they're so good that they deserve to just keep living. They should come to Switch.
And those games are?
Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
I was going to say Majora's Mask.
Oh, sorry.
It was going to be like one of those little things. Or, yeah.
So, sorry.
No, yeah, you're fine. I agree with this. Not really that we need it, but we just want it.
And, like, the 3DS versions, they look better. They play better. They actually added stuff. Like, they make the game easier for people, like, more accessible for, like, people who aren't used to playing, like, a Zelda game.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, this is one of the few games where I actually love the gyro aiming. Like, with
the bow. Yeah, no, I used it so much. I'd sitting at work playing Majora's Mask, and I'd just be like this.
Yeah.
They were like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to shoot something.
There's very few games where I actually love motion controls in those games.
And those are the ones... those two also fall into the category of games I played when I was a kid that I never beat because they were...
You never beat Ocarina?
Not as a kid.
Oh, as a kid.
Of course I beat it now. I went back and replayed them as an adult. Am I adult?
You're an adult, yes. A big baby adult.
So the only Xbox exclusive we have on this is the Fable Trilogy, or really 1 and 2.
I liked 3.
I like 3 too, but it wasn't...
Dude, you can't just bring Fable 1 and 2.
Sure you can.
Well, here's the thing.
Here's another trilogy as well. But I'm fine. I mean, sure. Give us all 3, but really...
3 is good.
3 is good.
It's definitely worth playing if you like Fable 1 and 2.
But 2 was so good.
2 was really good.
2 was easily my favorite.
Like, that game...
That's all I want. Screw the other 2. Just give me Fable 2.
That was like one of the first games when I think about it where, like, I just had, like, an open world to just explore and find, like, caverns and explore and...
There were so many different parts. You had Morningwood in there? There was a town called Morningwood.
You just wanted to bring that up. You said there's so much parts like Morningwood.
Because I thought it was so funny. They named a town Morningwood.
Yes. Morningwood.
Oh,
Morningwood Academy.
Morningwood Academy.
Well,
it made you want to explore, and I love the ability. Like, this is the first time they really tried mixing in the abilities in their combats. Like, you had the time teleport one, like the blink. Which you see a lot of games nowadays kind of taking these, but I think is Fable the thing that originated that? I think so. I would say Fable originated that.
I doubt it. But
what other game can you think of that has the magic with the sword?
All the other Scrolls games before Fable came out.
Well, you.
So, also with Fable, technically all of them are available on Xbox One. I think it makes them run slightly better and stuff, but they're pretty much, well, Fable Anniversary got a version on 360 that was like a better version of 1, and you can play on Xbox One. But I went like from the ground up. I think that trilogy deserves like more polish. At least Fable 1 and 2.
Or at least a new one.
Because 3 still looks pretty good.
3's alright.
And yes, we need a new one. Hopefully Playground Games is working on that. Rest in peace, Lionhead Studios.
And the next one we have on our list is another Mario game. Probably, besides Sunshine, my favorite, except for 2. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2.
Yep.
Although I didn't like 2.
How did you...
I didn't like 2.
You didn't like 2 for one reason.
Yep, the overworld. I hate overworld. Do not give us overworld.
No, give us an overworld.
No.
Just not one that's like a menu-based overworld.
I hate those. The way 1 did it was so much better.
Yeah, but it wasn't as good as like 64.
Feel like an overworld. Like, it was like Sunshine, like El Delfino Plaza.
Yeah, but
was the overworld.
Plaza was way more like you explore it, you like learn more about it.
It's what you did with Galaxy 1.
Because Galaxy 1, the doors were like obviously there.
Yeah,
like,
so
there was no exploring, dude. You were just on some like flat plain ground.
There was more exploring.
I like that.
It's more exploring than 2. More exploring than
because
Odyssey.
Mario 2, all you had was Mario's head that you were flying on in the sky, which is pretty much Mario Odyssey.
Exactly. It's like another reason. Not that I hated Odyssey, just I don't like that way of going around. I loved the Mario 64 style where you have areas to explore and then jump through to go to your other worlds. Do that again. That was fun.
Yeah, like the castle in Mario 64, that was like the pinnacle of overworlds.
Mm-hmm.
Like they nailed it, and then they never did it again,
No,
except Sunshine.
They did it in Sunshine with Delfino Plaza.
Yeah,
and
that's
after
it.
That,
I mean, Mario Galaxy's not the same.
No.
It's better, don't get me wrong, than like having the classic Mario level,
mm-hmm.
but it still didn't feel exactly like Sunshine or 64. 64 nailed it. There's so much nooks and crannies to explore.
Should we just get a 64? We just give us all the 3D Marios.
Yeah, give us all the 3D Mario games on Switch, up-res to 1080p, HD, and remade from the ground up. That's too much.
We're not asking too much, not at all.
I would love if they named the next Mario, Mario 128, because that was like what the original. I think like the prototype version of Sunshine was called Super Mario 128, because like 64 times 2, and that'd be awesome if they just called the next one that.
Mario 360.
What are you talking about?
I'm tired.
This is one that I would want exclusively on Switch because there's the only way I could have it, and that is Soul Calibur 2 with Link, because he was the best character in that game.
I will agree with you for one reason.
Why?
Because Keelik was so much better in 2 than he was in any of the other ones.
Yeah, dude. I loved Soul Calibur 2. Loved it.
I liked it. I didn't have this huge affinity for it, but yeah.
And then when 3 came around, PS2 exclusive, when I was freaking in love with Soul Calibur 2, dude.
Yeah.
Like, loved it. And then when I saw, because I didn't have a PS2 at the time, and I saw it was only coming to that with no Link, I was so bummed. Because I was still a kid. I loved Zelda, and I loved Link, and I loved Soul Calibur 2. And I was freaking sad, like, broken heart. And then we got some, like, and then I got a Wii expecting maybe I'll get a Soul Calibur game on that. Just terrible, like, adventure Soul Calibur games. They weren't even, like, the traditional fighting ones. Anyway.
All right, I'm about to break this down for you, all right?
All right, go ahead.
Link sucks in Soul Calibur 2.
Get out.
He sucks to play
because
against.
He has the back attack.
All he does is kicks you. And kicks you right out of the ring, all right?
Because if you run up to someone, if you don't know this, you run up to him, grab him, he does a flip over their arm, super badassy, and then smacks them from the back, and they fall out of the ring.
No, he had a kick, too. No, Keelik had a kick. Never mind.
What if they...
I'm thinking of my character.
What if they kept Link, but they made it so you couldn't do that grab and knock someone out, that they just fall next to the edge?
No, because they're gonna give him something else stupid. This is... Okay, I hate Link because I hate playing against him. Because he does that every time and knocks me out of the ring. He doesn't even fight me like a man.
Dude, I can destroy you. We're playing after this.
He's never beat me without doing that.
You are lying now. Now he's just lying.
I'm never making up facts, okay? I never have and never...
I hate you. Stop lying.
We got one more, and then we're getting a little long. We've done a lot of ranting. The last one on the list, I know this is getting kind of long, but it's a personal favorite of mine. And the very first game I have ever beat, and that is Yoshi's Story. And it's not like it was a great game by any means, but when I was young, I played this game so much, and I beat it at least 20 times.
Really?
Because I was so happy, because I was really young. Like, when I bring up all these games that I played but I never beat because I was too young to understand, I actually understood how to play this game, which means it was probably really easy. But trying to find and collect all the different colored Yoshis, like, my favorite thing was to find the white and the black Yoshi. Mm-hmm. Don't know why, I just thought they were the coolest things.
They do look the coolest out of them all.
And just going through and finding all of them, doing all the platforming levels, it was so much fun, and I loved it.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Andrew. You forgot about one of the most important games in your life.
What's that?
Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
Holy jambalaya.
Don't ever say that again.
This is another true statement. I love Thousand Year Door. Everything that's come after it, I've hated.
Yeah.
Again, I've actually gone back and replayed Thousand Year Door not too long ago.
Dude, what about Luigi's Mansion? Sorry, I just interrupted.
You're just bringing up all these... Luigi's Mansion is another favorite, but I think...
I would love 1 and 2 on Switch.
Like, 2 what?
Combine them. Luigi's Mansion 1 and 2.
Oh, the Dark Moon? The Dark Moon ones weren't that... It wasn't that great. It was a lot of repetitive... It was really... I mean, I know the first one was kind of repetitive, but it didn't feel repetitive. This one is so obvious. It's just like... they wanted to get out another Luigi's Mansion, and it was fun. It was for what it was, but it didn't compare to the first one.
Okay.
Those are a couple short ones we'll throw at the end. But I think that's all we got. Anything else you want to throw in there?
Let me think. No.
Okay.
There probably is 1,000.
If there's anything that you wanted us to talk about that we missed.
I
can't talk anymore.
We are really tired. We'll
It
talk
is-
to you
It
guys
is like
later.
12 o'clock at night.
Is it?
No.
It's
not at all.
9:40.
It's 9:40.
You're acting like it's so late.
Oh, well, give us a proper outro.
Alright, I'm Brett Medlock. He's Andrew Baldwin. We want to know what games you would love to see on current-gen platforms. Switch, PS4, Xbox One, ooh yeah. We'll talk to you guys later.
The hell is ooh yeah?
Exactly.
See ya. Have fun with that one. Yeah.
It didn't fit at all.
Oh, how much did it get?
25 minutes. How long was it?
26. We didn't get the outro though.
Who cares? I'll just say the video right now and I'll put like a little disclaimer.
Okay.
I'm just glad it wasn't like 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone's running hot from just recording a video.
Are you guys done?
Yeah.
Are you going to bed or playing Rocket League?
Seeing Bob must play Rocket League.
You're gonna hate me.
What?
I didn't name him.
Make sure to tell them that I'm here and I'm ready. Oh, it already knows.
Says he wasn't on Facebook for the past hour. That's weird.
I thought those worked out.
Maybe
I mean, like they were alright.
they were so long.
Well, the first one wasn't.
Yeah.
That last one was long.
Gavin, it's bedtime. Go get in bed. Go get in bed.
Why is he being so adorable right now?
He always is. It's annoying.
Can I just unplug this, or do you need?